Throughout the GTA series and with the release of every Grand Theft Auto game, we get to meet memorable and not so memorable characters. From their fond jokes, outward appearances, and just crazy personalities, today we have 10 characters who should appear in GTA 5. And for the sake of this video, we're cutting down all barriers, such as the universe barriers where characters from the 3D era games cannot appear in the HD era games. We're just going to pretend that doesn't exist. So basically, CJ could appear in GTA 5. That's how we're going to be going about this today. So if you guys enjoy, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. Let's try and break 1,500 likes. And also let me know down below in the comments who you guys think should be in GTA 5. Any character from any GTA game that didn't make it into GTA 5, be sure to let me know. I'm going to read through every comment. And with that said, here we are with 10 characters that should be in Grand Theft Auto 5. At the number 10 spot today, we've got Yusuf Amir, a filthy rich real estate developer who first appears in GTA 4. He loves to hang out in his luxurious penthouse suite and boast to everyone and anyone who will listen to him talk about his money, conquests, and desire to own every property in Liberty City. He also collects gold-plated items and literally gold plates everything. I think we should call him King Midas because he does have that Midas touch by just touching everything and turning it to gold. And he claims that $1 billion is nothing. Kind of sounds like Donald Trump saying he got a small loan of $1 million. And all of which may or may not be a cover for some serious underlying daddy issues, because Yusuf is always trying to impress his dad, and his dad is always just disappointed and angry at Yusuf for being so immature and just having this crazy outward appearance. And even in a series packed full of colorful characters, Yusuf definitely pops off and out of the screen with his dialogue, overuse of the N-word, turning everything into gold. And we actually have a reference to him in GTA 5 with the Yusuf Amir gold-plated camos we can get at the ammunition. And other than that, Yusuf and his whereabouts remain a mystery. At the number 9 spot today, we've got another character from the Ballad of Gay Tony, Luis Lopez, the protagonist of the game. And what makes Luis such a standout character, in my opinion, is his loyalty and honor above all else. While all the other protagonists within the series certainly try to do what's right by certain people, their motives usually come down to self-interest. Take Tommy Vercetti, for example. He made his way to the top of Vice City, killed everybody just so he could be on top. Not Luis, though. He wants to protect Tony, his boss, and his family while helping take out the opposition. Very dedicated guy, very relatable character, and definitely one of my favorites. Number 8, Phil Collins. Saving his life was one thing, but getting to watch Phil Collins perform live in GTA Vice City Stories is easily one of the best things to ever happen in the series. And fun fact, Phil Collins is actually the first celebrity to voice and play as himself in a GTA game. There were a couple more in GTA 4 that followed suit after this, but yep, Phil Collins was the first. Very cool guy, very cool artist in real life, and just one of the coolest missions in the GTA series. Number 7, Kent Paul and Machers. So we first get to meet Kent Paul in Vice City, where he turns up as the manager of Love Fist, and at first, Tommy and Kent don't get along, they butt heads, and then they later on become very good companions. Even though Kent Paul is a pathological liar and suspected drug addict, he's very cool. I think he's got a cool accent. And then in GTA San Andreas, we actually get to meet his little buddy and his sidekick, Macker.
I don't know, mate. I was having a dream. I was wanking over some fat bird's tits when this twat turned up.
And we meet Macker and see the return of Kent Paul in a mission called Don Peyote, where these two idiots get blitzed out on a bad peyote plant. They're passed out in the middle of the desert. They've been missing for like 3 or 4 days. So we go out there, we meet them, we hear them insult each other, driving back to civilization, stopping along the way to let them vomit, urinate, and do all that crazy nasty stuff. And it just doesn't get much better from there. And sure, this duo is a mess, but they always make for a good laugh.
Come on, fucking Northerners. Well, it felt like I couldn't feel him, honest.
Number 6, Auntie Poulet.
Come in, my dear, and rest your soul.
In a series filled with shady characters, Auntie Poulet is definitely one of the shadiest. I think she probably takes the cake for being the shadiest of them all. And she is the leader of the Haitian gang in Vice City. And She runs her business without any apparent moral guidelines, and instead of hiring Tommy in the traditional criminal manner of, hey, I've got a job, do my dirty work, I'll pay you, she feeds him voodoo potions that make him blindly agree to everything she asks him to do. Very weird. Now, most of the stuff she does have us do is pretty benign, meaning it's kind of harmless, not anything too crazy. One of the things she asks us to do is mess with the Cubans. That's a pretty popular thing that we do for her. A group that Tommy had just been working with, so we kind of betray them. Also, fun fact, she was voiced by the charismatic Miss Cleo, R.I.P., a famous real-life telephone psychic from the 90s. She was in a lot of commercials. I'm not sure if she had her own show, but it's hard to hold it against her. Very great, very creative character, as well as I believe she is the oldest character in the GTA series. She was like 80 or 90 years old. Number 5, OG Loc. This wannabe gangster turned rap star is not only one of the funniest characters in the series, but also one of the most annoying, especially with his freestyle raps. I think he might be tone deaf, and like just horrible raps overall. And regardless if OG Loc were to appear in GTA 5 or GTA Online, I feel that he would have some very hilarious yet simple missions, point A to point B type stuff. Much like in San Andreas, where we have to break up a beach party to steal a van with the sound system for OG Loc, or breaking into a famous rapper's house to steal his rhyme book. And I enjoyed these missions a lot in GTA San Andreas, and to have something like this in GTA 5 would be quite refreshing, opposed to the same repetitive GTA Online missions that we do have today. Number 4, Little Jacob. A Jamaican arms dealer who befriends Niko soon after his arrival in Liberty City. He becomes a true friend of Niko, helping him many times throughout the course of the game, and being a very dedicated friend, proficient in gun battles, and always having our back, and being an arms dealer. Who wouldn't want to see this guy return to GTA 5? Not to mention his super cool accent, dialogue, and plethora of jokes. And if this guy appeared in GTA 5, I think it would be cool when we first start out in GTA Online, for example, to meet up with him in an alleyway and be able to buy some guns on the low for a cheap price from him, commit some crimes, and work our way up. I really don't think it would get any better than that. Number 3, Niko Bellic. So, no matter how you may feel about GTA 4 as a game, it's difficult to deny how great Niko was as a protagonist. Here's this man trying to make a good life for himself, only to be pulled into the madness and heists thanks to his good old cousin Roman, and he's just pulled into this criminal underworld. Now, I do want to say that the reason we don't see Niko Bellic return for the most part is partially due to the fact that his voice actor, Michael Hollick, got into a major dispute with Rockstar over what he was paid for voicing Niko Bellic. He was paid $100,000, GTA 4 sold millions, and he felt like he got ripped off. Also, in GTA Online, we can use Niko Bellic as a parent model to create our character. Now, this doesn't mean that Niko's in the game. This is simply just an Easter egg, I guess you could say, or just a cool nod to Niko, but he does not physically appear in the game. We only see pictures of him. Number 2, Caesar. Now, when I think of Caesar, I think of Benny from Benny's Original Motorworks. These two happen to share a passion for building customized rides. And throughout San Andreas, Caesar has always been a downright humble guy. Even in the beginning, when the Johnson brothers openly show their dislike for him because he's actually the member of a rival gang, and he's dating their sister. Now, this kind of compassion in a character is seldom seen in GTA 5, I think. Caesar could be a relatable guy to some, and if the universe barriers didn't exist, I think he would have a home right next to Benny, helping us customize our rides in GTA Online. And in the number 1 spot today, we have, that's right, CJ Carl Johnson, the protagonist of GTA San Andreas. And the reason I included CJ is because he's distinctly different from the previous playable characters in the GTA series. While Claude and Tommy Vercetti, for example, are both depicted as completely heartless and feeling no regret for all the people they kill, well, CJ is depicted as having a considerably less violent personality, occasionally giving his victims a chance to redeem themselves. And I feel that CJ, out of most of the other characters in the series, is pretty relatable as far as his story goes. He's very compassionate, very emotional at times, and overall just a very fun, loving guy to play as. So I couldn't leave him out of this video as much as I did want to. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. These are 10 characters I feel should be in GTA 5. Let me know down below in the comments section 10 characters or just characters that you think should be in GTA 5 that didn't make it into the game. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let's try and break 1,500 likes. Subscribe and turn on notifications to never miss out on another daily video game upload. And with that said and out the way, my name is Zach Cox. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.